as he would say, quote, "On God," and half them N-words was stealing from him just like they was stealing from Sosa. I'ma be quiet though, I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Yeah, bro, that shit crazy, bro. Niggas that was around you was stealing from you and shit. That shit wild. They already had said that, what's that nigga name? Vonnie. Yeah, that nigga Vonnie was already stealing from Vaughn and stuff. Well, that shit spooky, bro. Dirk bring around these niggas and they just stealing from them, all types of shit, bro. Surprisingly, ain't nothing happened to them niggas for stealing.
Now, DJ U's arch nemesis 16 Shine Visuals will respond to the post in the comments as he would say, quote, "Laughing my butt off. People be getting effed up, not minding they business."
Bad bitch trying my bed. Trying to do that cause these bitch be whack. I just fucking out the you crazy. Bitch come through, she gon' throw shit back. Let me talk about Buddy got the bag. When now he ain't even have bite. Niggas bouncing ain't killing no sight. Heard that pretty ain't definitely pipe.
Man, DJ U confirms Oblock been stealing from King Von. And Ike Mana responds, shorty, tap in.
Pride, ego, and other things on the line in order for everyone to start following suit. May I remind y'all that King Von passed away in 2020. It's now 2025 and it seemed like we can't stop getting information that we didn't know before pertaining to Von's unaliving and how he really was perceived amongst the people he thought that he could trust. Now, aside from everyone else feeling like it was all suspicious activity surrounding his passing, OTF Vonnie's father had recently blew the lid off of Von's situation as he would begin telling people that he knows for sure Von was backdoored, and even went as far as saying that he was there when his son OTF Vonnie paid Little Tim a large lump sum of money. He said,
"Now that's spooky, shorty. I ain't go back to you, bro. You was there with your son when he went to go drop a bag on Von. That's wild, man. And OTF Vonnie, he stole from Von before. They already talked about that. The nigga Vonnie stole from Von house and shit."
Says that at the time he didn't know what it was for, but his son told him to ride with him, gave him a weapon, and basically he was brought on a mission to protect his son if anything was to go left. He says he didn't put the pieces to the puzzle together until he realized after King Von's unaliving that months prior to King Von losing his life, they went to go drop off a big bag of money to Little Tim somewhere in the sticks of Atlanta. Now, what a coincidence that a few months later, the same person they dropped the money off to would be the same one responsible for taking Von's life. That's when he put two and two together and came to the conclusion that they paid for the hit on King Von. Now, allegedly, another King Von affiliate, Mona Lisa, would back these claims up as well after the father would face backlash from social media with people stating that he's lying, money hungry, and just trying to get attention. Mona Lisa would take to her IG story to say, quote, "Unc don't owe ish to nobody. He said what he said. N-words foul, and the people that don't know, there y'all go. The story Ben was presented to him." So it's one thing to think that he's lying, but when you have someone affiliated with Von's family backing up his claims, then what does that tell you?
Yep.
On top of that, it seems like everyone has been focusing on the wrong thing. He told us that money was paid to get King Von taken out. No matter how you feel about him or what you think about him, if he has receipts and explain things in detail with the family backing up what he says, then what's the problem?
Yeah, like, what's the problem? If you got people actually backing up what he's saying, what's the problem? What is there not to believe? And I feel like people are not believing it only because that's his father that's snitching. And it's weird. For your father, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. So I'm trying to tell, like, people, bro, it ain't no loyalty out here no more, bro. We got two fathers telling. Queso father and this nigga father. It's crazy.
Not to mention, we got bigger fish to fry if this is all true and it comes out. Now, with all that being said, recently DJ U will come out and speak on Oblock pertaining to King Von, because as y'all know, it was recently Von's birthday on August 9th. And according to some guys, they feel people who didn't even know Von was acting like they were all cool for clout. But could it be they know what transpired with Von and how people knows what happened, but they're not saying anything? Well, amongst those people were 600 member 600 Trigger. He would take to his IG story to say, quote, "Oblock, on D thing, long live Von. At the same time, would y'all stop chasing it off his name? He ain't even F with y'all when he was alive. Just y'all saying y'all F with bro ain't gonna make nobody F with you more. Get your own motion. Well, that's pretty much self-explanatory. Trigger felt people were using Vaughn for cool points and keeping his name in their mouth when they know for sure when he was alive, he wasn't really messing with them in the first place. So, 600 Trigger felt he needed to let it be known. I don't know what made DJ U get in the middle, but he will have his own statements in regard to Oblock and King Vaughn. He will respond to a post on International Drill Music as he would say, quote, "On God," and half them N-words was stealing from him just like they were stealing from Sosa. I'ma be quiet though, I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Yeah, bro, that shit crazy, bro. Niggas that was around you was stealing from you and shit. That shit wild. They already had said that, what's that nigga name? Vonnie. Yeah, that nigga Vonnie was already stealing from Vaughn and stuff. Like, that shit spooky, bro. Dirk bring around these niggas and they just stealing from them, all types of shit, bro. Surprisingly, ain't nothing happened to them niggas for stealing.
Now, DJ U's arch nemesis 16 Shine Visuals will respond to the post in the comments as he would say, quote, "Laughing my butt off. People be getting effed up, not minding their business." And he
Oh, he talking about DJU because DJU ain't minding his business. He all in a... No Bapto. That is, bro. Because you getting on here talking about people. Talking about they been stealing for Vaughn, but I'm going to keep quiet. Niggas will do something to you for that.
16 Shine Visuals will respond to the post in the comments as he would say, quote, "Laughing my butt off. People be getting effed up, not minding their business." And he has a point.
Facts,
because I don't know if maybe DJ you wanted some attention, but none of that had anything to do with him at all.
Yeah.
Yes, he was Vaughn's DJ, but one thing don't have to do with another.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, it's little things like this that can start a whole wide beef offline. And it's strange because last time I checked, DJ U was interviewing all of them. DJ U seemed like he was cool with all of them, but saying things like this, how you think that's gonna make them feel?
Yeah.
How you think that's supposed to make them respond? How you think E-Dog's supposed to feel? Gleesh, Shoebox, Ike Munna. I'm just trying to name all the people we know he interviewed because I'm sure they're not feeling him accusing them of stealing or whatever, whether it's true or not. Now, is it DJ U's place to speak on that? No. But he was around, he was Vaughn's DJ, so I'm sure he knows a little more.
Yeah. Oh, he was Vaughn DJ? Oh, of course that nigga DJ you know something, shorty. They had to talk about it, all types of stuff. That was his DJ, bro. Let's be for real, bro. That nigga DJ you know a lot. Let's be for real, like honestly. That nigga knows something that we don't know, you feel me?
Keep in mind, we've seen guys wearing Vaughn jackets, sneakers, and other clothes after his passing. So yeah, I'm sure people were stealing from him, and even after he passed, the family let it be known that his other sister, Kayla B, was also accused of stealing from him as well. You already know about the hard drives, but she was also accused of trying to take $75,000 or something to that nature. And
$75,000 from your dead brother is crazy if you think about it. Maybe just be stealing, yo.
Anyway, Oblock member Ike Munna will respond to all the recent backlash that Oblock has been getting, and it's safe to say he isn't a fan of it at all. In a since deleted post, he would take to his IG story to say, quote, "You bloggers and clown ad N-words not going to get it until the MF puts you in your place. Stop speaking on Oblock. We don't think about y'all." Now, I'm not sure if this was in reference to just DJ U or if he was including 600 Trigger's statement about Oblock as well.
Yeah.
I would assume it's about both and anybody that has something to say, but he didn't specify. Now this is for y'all that really think just because y'all may have seen certain guys around Vaughn that he messed with the whole Oblock or whatever, but no. Mona Lisa even made it clear in her interview with FYB J-Mane that Vaughn wasn't even as close to Dirk as people may think. She let it be known that Vaughn and Dirk didn't become close until the jail bid he did from 2014 to 2018, and even then, they only started speaking towards the end of the sentence when he was already on his way home. She described that prior to Vaughn getting locked up, him and Dirk didn't have a relationship, and in fact, she says their first time speaking was when Vaughn was locked up.
I feel like, honestly, I'm saying, you saying a person to go get.
Now that's crazy because to the internet, to us, it seemed like they was like brothers for real. You feel me? Like they was real tight. In reality, it wasn't none of that. It's kind of crazy if you think about it.
Get some get back for a person. I can't say you barely know because you gained a bond with him. But when did you start gaining this bond with him? Because from my knowledge, when we was doing that bid with him from 2014 to 2018, y'all came at the ass end. I'm in the courtroom trying to see who this is behind me. It's D-Thing. They sir, can you take your hoodie off? He had on the Canada Goose. You know Canada Gooses, they hoods go down this way, so we don't know who that is. It's D-Thing.
Dirk brother.
Exactly. So I'm dang. But Von already on the phone telling me like, yeah, man, I'm finna rap when I get out of jail. Well, I'm boy, your ass ain't finna be no rapper. He watch, I'm finna blow up as soon as I get out.
So Von was already telling
He was already telling me this. So he was in cahoots with them. But he didn't gain a bond with them, so he was locked up for real.
Mm-hmm. So because technically Von ain't really know Dirk until he got locked up, right? Let's start there, right? Like, let's just break all that shit.
Yes.
Like, let's be.
Now, I'm behind, and I ain't trying to throw no dirt, no salt, no nothing, nobody.
When you from the rack, I feel like you know that already.
Yeah, for sure.
But I put it like this. That ain't like people don't understand it through like that through the woo. That's why I looked at
so,
then like that was
so as a fact like yeah, what
he reached for him.
Yeah, you ain't even
Oblock back up.
And I ain't even saying for them go send y'all self off, but y'all didn't even let folks them go do what they had to do. Y'all took I don't know who did what, so I don't know, so I can't speak on it.
So there y'all have it. I also find it funny how all of this is now coming out. Like I said before, as y'all know, done in the dark shall always come light. So,
yeah, no matter what's done in the dark will come out to light. And she said something about slime for a nigga you barely knew. Like, I mean, as the years went on, they started to know each other, but that is spooky, bro. Because they made it seem like on the internet, they was locked in for years since Young Boys type shit. You feel me? In reality, it's never like that. It's crazy. Like, a lot is really coming to light now, and that's wild, bro. That's wild, bro. So now, the backdoor allegations and the stealing and shit, I believe it. I ain't gonna back to you. The backdoor, still skeptical in that motherfucker, but the stealing, I know them niggas was stealing.